Hi everyone, welcome to the month of March and to another exciting episode of iCoach. If this is your first time watching this YouTube channel, please I encourage you to subscribe to my channel for more important information regarding studying abroad, especially in Australia. There is an exciting news from the Australian Government Department of Education regarding international students in Australia, and I'm going to share every bit and pieces with you and also encourage you to let you know one of the main reasons or one of the important reasons why you should choose Australia over any other country is the fact that you get extended post-study work rights, which is very important for every international student. We'll come back and then I'll delve much more into what this is all about. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to be part of the iCoach family by subscribing to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell. So whenever I upload a video, you'll be one of the first people to have a share of that. We'll be right back to continue. Alright guys, welcome back. This is still iCoach, and like I said, be part of the iCoach family by subscribing to my YouTube channel and become part of the family and enjoy exciting updates on news and information from Australia on studying abroad. Guys, if you are a student overseas and you're thinking of studying overseas or having an international education, I am encouraging you to choose Australia as your first study destination. Why? Because I have enjoyed all these benefits and I am extending that kind of opportunity to you to choose Australia. And the reason is what I'm going to share with you today. I'm just going to share with you one of the two main reasons, two of the other main reasons why you should choose Australia over other countries, and one of them is the extended post-study work right for international graduates. Extended, what it means is that there was a post-study work right for international students, but now it's being extended. Very important. So let me give you a brief background of this. Previously, before 2023, when this legislation came into place, international students in Australia, after their completion of their study, had a post-study work right. What I mean is they had another visa that will make them stay and live and work full-time in Australia after their studies. In some countries like the US, Canada, and UK, you will get about 1 to 2 years of post-study work right, and then afterwards, if you don't get your permanent stay, you will need to return to your home country. Australia is very similar, but the difference between Australia and these countries is the fact that in Australia, your work right is longer than any other country. And before, if you were an international student, you traveled to Australia to have your qualification. If you studied a bachelor's degree, after your bachelor's degree, you would have 2 years to stay, live and work in Australia full time before you can go back to your country if you are not eligible to apply for permanent residency. If you studied a master's by coursework, you were eligible for 2 years post-study work right to live, to stay, and to work full-time. If you did a master's by research or a master of philosophy, you were eligible for 3 years post-study work rights. That means you could stay 3 years after your study to live and work full-time in Australia before returning to your home country. If you studied a PhD, a Doctor of Philosophy, you were eligible for 4 years post-study work rights to live and work full-time before returning to your home country. All these visas are available to international students before returning to their home country after study. However, after your study and after your post-study work rights, if you're eligible to apply for permanent residency and you want to live and continue working in Australia, you are more than welcome to explore other visa options to apply and live permanently in Australia. I am not a migration agent, so I'm not going to go much into those other visas. My focus is on international students and their visas. So now, these visas have been extended. So what it means is that if you are an international student and you're coming to Australia to study, you will have more years to live after your study in Australia. Now, let's go here down to talk about the 2-year extension of post-study work rights. So here, it means that once you finish your study, your bachelor's, 2 years extension, that means that if previously you were eligible for 2 years of post-study work rights after bachelor's, so that means that you will get 4 years instead of 2 years. For master's by coursework, you get 4 years instead of 2 years. For master's by research, you get 5 years instead of 3 years, and for PhD you will get 6 years instead of 4 years. Guys, this is super exciting. You won't get this kind of post-study work rights in any other country except in Australia. So you're living and staying in Australia between 4 years and 6 years after your study, and be rest assured that you can explore other visa options as soon as you finish these kinds of visas while in Australia. So there are other options available for you to explore, but let's quickly look at this. There is a list of eligible occupations, so you must have studied a course that is in demand and related to the qualification you're eligible for extension. So these are the indicated list of eligible occupations. I'm just going to briefly open it for us to have a quick look. So this is the list of occupation and qualification that you will be eligible for the work right. So when you go here, I'll share the link in my YouTube description page. Just click on either the PDF here, or you can click on the Word document. And once you open, it will take you straight here. And this will give you from 1st of July 2023 that students need to refer to the comprehensive list when published to confirm the eligibility of their particular course at their provider. So these are the courses that are available for the extension. So so that means that these are strong courses that will make you eligible to extend your post-study visa. There are lots of courses, and these are the moderate ones, they are the medium ones. So yeah, there are lots of courses or occupations on the list. So guys, that means that whenever you are thinking of studying in Australia, you need to consider some of these courses because some are priority areas than others, and so you need to consider. And one thing about these courses is that when you finish your post-study visa, you become also very high in demand, and so your opportunity to stay permanently in Australia also increases because they are high in demand as well. So it's very important to also consider some of these courses before you think of studying in Australia, just to make sure that you're doing the right course that will secure you extended postgraduate visa and also opportunity to live permanently in Australia and maybe in the future become Australian citizen. So this is one of the main reasons why you should choose Australia over other countries. Again, I'm going to share something briefly with you on that. Apart from the extended post-study work rights, you are also going to have an increased number of hours for international students. Well, if you go to countries like US, international students can work 40 hours, but it's going to be on campus, like in school work. So you can't work like external, that is from countries that like the United States. Countries like China, you can't even work as an international student. Countries like UK and Canada, you also have limited work rights. In Australia, the argument is very different. In Australia, at the moment, international students work full time. This started, I think, the start of 2021. Since that, international students have been given the full time work rights to work as many as they can as Australian citizens or permanent residents full time, Monday to Monday or Sunday to Sunday, whichever one you want to consider. International students can do that. But it was due to the COVID situation, just for the economy to revamp, to be able to get people to work, to really boost the economy. This legislation or this policy is going back to how it was, where international students will work 40 hours, just like some other countries, in a fortnight, like in 2 weeks. But because there is still high demand for skilled migrants, the policy has changed. Now, the allowance or the hours that international students should work has increased from 40 to 48 per fortnight when the cap is reinstated in 1st of July. So in 1st of July 2023, the full-time work rights that international students are enjoying now will be scrapped off. It will be gone, and then it would be reinstated with their 40 hours a fortnight work, right? But the government has increased it from 40 to 48 hours. This is a really, really good amount of hours for international students. The 8 hours a fortnight, it's a lot, trust me, and it can make a lot of difference in the lives of international students. And so the government has increased it from 40 to 48 hours, which is very exciting for international students. So this will be one of the many other reasons why you should consider Australia over any other country, because you won't get this opportunity anywhere in any other country, plus the extended post-study work right. So guys, take advantage of this great opportunity and choose Australia over any other country if you are thinking of studying abroad, and enjoy the fantastic climate and weather, the amazing and top-notch university, and the avalanche streams of scholarships that are available to you for grasp. You can always contact iCoach for any questions or any inquiries on my WhatsApp number on the screen, or you can send us an email, icoach.bm@gmail.com, and we will definitely get back to you with advice on that. You can also post any question that you have in my comment section on YouTube, and we're more than happy to respond to you within 24 hours. This is iCoach, and subscribe to my channel. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share and like it as well. We will be back same time next week with another exciting episode.